Hello and welcome back to my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow. In between episodes, I did a lot of training, as I mentioned before in the previous episode, in preparation for Victory Road. And if you'll look, I did pretty much do as much training as I possibly could, exhausting all of my attacking moves and even using Struggle a couple of times on all of my Pokemon. When you take a look, you can see, other than Bulby, who has a couple of moves that are not offensive, everybody else, I believe, has completely had their power points exhausted. So there's not much more left to do. We definitely need to use a token. I think this is the most fully I've exhausted my team. So let's go ahead and use up a token before I go into Victory Road. Hopefully we will get through Victory Road in this one episode. We will probably also take on Moltres for experience. And that'll do it. I did buy some Max Repels just before starting this episode because I want, like I said, I want to get through Victory Road in this episode. So let's see. Let me just make sure I don't need to deposit anything else. I guess we're good for now. I'll have to consider, I'll have to rearrange my inventory before taking on the Elite Four, just to make sure I have all my best items with me. I mean, it probably won't be a big deal, but, you know, just gonna be safe. So we're gonna take this little walk over here. I wonder if I should use Max Repel now. Yeah, I probably should have. But this will probably be the only encounter. I'm trying to think. We have to go through all of the little badge check areas. And you can get wild Pokemon there. You have to surf. I'm trying to decide. Oh, we do have grass. Well, let's go ahead. I have 30 Max Repels. Oh, I have 55. I didn't realize. I bought, I think, 30. I didn't realize I had already had some. But that's good. That should hopefully be plenty to get us through Victory Road, I think. Because I don't think Victory Road in this game is really that long. Just a matter of how often, like how many times I get lost, maybe. Okay, so we have our second checkpoint. I noticed that the first guy didn't say you can pass through only if you have the Boulder Badge. I'm pretty sure that's because they expect you to have already gone. Like after you fight your rival the first time, and like it's on the path to Victory Road, they expect you to like run up to this badge check gate, and it's like, oh, you know what? You don't have the right badge. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is like a check. Like you can only, I'm pretty sure, is it the rainbow badge that unlocks Surf? That lets you use Surf? If so, that's kind of neat. That like after they check you to make sure you have the rainbow badge. Just in case you do have the rainbow badge, but not the HM for Surf. They make sure there. Okay, I have the soul badge. Next will be the marsh badge. So I guess they do expect you to get the soul badge first in this game, which we did do this time around. But like I said, in all my other playthroughs of Gen 1, I've gotten the marsh badge before the soul badge. Pretty much all of them, I think. Alright, we're gonna keep walking. Yeah, our Max Repel has not run out yet, so that's good. So this should be the Volcano badge. Yeah, we have all of them. But yeah, like, you could go up to the first badge check guy before you got any badges, and of course he wouldn't let you pass because you didn't have any badges. But you could probably go through each of them. I wonder, each time you get a new badge, I guess you can go to the next badge check person. But anyway, enough of that. We are gonna do Victory Road, which I'm pretty sure we have to put that boulder. Yeah, we have to do the boulders on pressure plates thing. Not gonna be running into any wild Pokemon, hopefully, because we have, we already are gonna run into trainers, which are gonna be good for our experience. And then after that, I will, you know, in between episodes, I'm gonna do a lot of grinding, of course, to get ready for the Elite Four. I will probably, normally I don't like to use my tokens off screen, but I probably will use at least one token off screen when I'm doing the grinding, because I don't want to have to cut back. It would be stupid to have to kind of cut... Oh, Repel wore off. It would kind of be stupid to do all that training and just kind of make like a 5-second episode, or just like record me using one token. I can just account for that. Not that we're too short on tokens anyway. I'm gonna try to still use as few tokens as possible to get through this. Just because. Alright, so we're good now. Because I think I'm gonna total up the number of tokens I used all together and kind of gauge based on the amount of tokens that were available to me. Oh, this is one where I forget which item is which, but we can only get one of... We have to pick one. I don't know which one is which. Then we can come back later for the other one. Alright, we got TM43, which is what? I don't know. Sky Attack. Not a bad attack, but not an attack I'm willing to use anyway. Because we need Fly on Charlie, and we can't get rid of it in this generation. Also, I'm not crazy about 2-turn attacks, like when the first turn you have to charge. Like, I know usually they're really powerful attacks. And things like Solar Beam you can, or... What's the held item you can have? There's a held item now, too, where... In present generations, where it lets you charge in 1 turn. It's a single-use item, though, I'm pretty sure. So, like, that makes it better. Oh, Hyper Potion. See, if you needed more proof that in Gen 1, the enemy AI goes after you if you're faster than them. Because normally if you're going to use a potion, you would go first. But she wouldn't know to use a potion. Or like, the potion, she couldn't use the potion if she went first because I wouldn't have hit her yet. At the same time, she also wouldn't have known to use the potion, so yeah. And Bulby grew to level 48. So all that training left Bulby right on the cusp of leveling up. Alright, so we've got a Ninetales. We can go Dino Bunny or Shades. Actually, I think we're gonna go Dino Bunny because we need the experience on Dino Bunny. I did get Shades all the way to level 50. I didn't get... Did I get Sleepy to level 50? I guess Sleepy to level 49. Shades is the only one I managed to get to level 50. I guess because of... Shades had the most reasonably high PP moves? I don't know. Well, I think, well, Shades had already been the highest level Pokemon, our highest level Pokemon anyway, at that point, because we did all the training with him for, that gym. For Blaine's gym and a little bit for Giovanni's gym, so I guess he was already a little ahead of the curve. But we've got everybody close to level 50, as close as I possibly could get them. As you can see, I literally could not do any more. Alright, we've got a level 42 Ivysaur. There's not much we can do to it, but at the same time, there's not much it can do to us, so we're gonna go ahead and get some experience again. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to poison us or leech seed us, and it will barely be able to do any damage if it has Razor Leaf or something. Actually, you know, if it's detecting, because our type 1 is grass, it's probably detecting that poison is strong against grass, and therefore it's using Poison Powder even though it's a non-damaging move, and even though our type 2 is poison, so it doesn't affect us anyway. So, anyway... Gen 1 problems. Okay, so we've got a Wartortle. We're gonna stay in, of course, and Razor Leaf the heck out of it. We could also use Banana and Thunderbolt it, but I would rather have Bulby. Because this person has 4 Pokemon, I'm guessing the 3 middle stages? Yeah. Alright, now let's go to Dino Bunny. The 3 middle stages, and I'm not sure what her 4th Pokemon is. It could be a fully evolved, one of the fully evolved ones, or a repeat, maybe? I don't know. We will find out. Dino Bunny with Earthquake. Earthquake is the Generation 1 answer to everything. Well, everything that's not a flying type, of course. Okay, got Dino Bunny to level 47. Charizard. Okay, that is what I thought. So, I could use Rock Slide. I'm gonna use Banana, though. We're gonna send out our Pikachu against this beastly Charizard, and maybe go for a Thunder. Let's see if we can hit a Thunder. And we do hit it. I do like how the colors invert for Thunder. I guess Thunderbolt, it flashes between inverted and not- Oh, really? You guys thought Sturdy was like a Generation 5 thing in its current form, but no. No, it was around in Generation 1 too, apparently, and it was owned by this Charizard. Okay, Banana at level 45. Banana is the farthest behind, unfortunately, I believe. But, you know, what can you do? I do have plenty of healing items, so we should not have to worry about running out. Oh, actually, Charlie was a little bit... was Only a little bit ahead of Banana there, apparently. Alright, let's go back so we can get whatever that other item is, because I'm curious. I want to know. Hopefully we don't run out of item space and end up having to toss something. Okay, but the only thing is we have to use strength again. Because we left the room, and you have to use strength every time you're in a new room. So let's walk around and get whatever this is. Rare candy. That is good. That is excellent, actually. We need more rare candies, because we had like 8, I think, that we had saved up for the rest of this game. So now we have 9. And that's about all I have to say about that. Alright, let's continue on. We can't do the boulder that way. Repel wore off. Let's use another one. Down, 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 down. Alright. I guess I could put the repels at the top, but whatever. Alright, we have to reuse strength. Alright. This does already, Victory Road seems a bit shorter than I remember it, but it's probably because when Gen 1 was the only thing around, you know, and you didn't know where to go and you were just exploring around trying to get everything, things seemed a lot longer. But now in future generations, where Victory Road has gotten really long, like Victory Road, more recent Victory Roads, they're less puzzle-like, but at the same time, there's like they're more expansive, or just in general, more walking distance. Like, this Victory Road is like I want to say maybe 2 or 3 rooms, like floors, but they're big and puzzly to navigate. And a lot of the other Victory Roads, more recent ones, they're a little bit like that, but they're also more like you go from room to room. There's a lot more rooms that you're walking through. So it's longer in that way, but there's less of the puzzle aspect to it. At least thinking of what I remember from Generation 5 and 6 Victory Roads. And also more HM heavy. Okay, Machop? Did he say Machop or Machamp? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna go into Sleepy. Oh, just Machop. So we can Confusion this thing and probably take it out with no problem. So let's do that. Alright, that is plenty easy. And Machoke again. So, can a Confusion take this thing out? I guess we can use a Psychic. There it goes. Super effective. I don't know, maybe a Confusion would have been enough. And Sleepy grows to level 50, being the second Pokemon to join our level 50 club, along with Shades there, Sleepy and Shades. Alright, let's go down. Let's see if we can get that item. See what it is. I guess we could have saved steps by going over and pushing the boulder over first. TM5, that is Mega Kick, I want to say. I don't know why I randomly remember that TM1 is Mega Punch and TM5 is Mega Kick in Generation 1. There's a few... I mean, there's obviously a handful of TMs where the numbers have been the same throughout all the generations. Actually, I don't know how many of those there are anymore, but I know there's a few of them. I think Double Team has stayed the same, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, where's the... Oh, is there no boulder? Or do we have to make the boulder go down a hole? I don't know, I didn't forget about that one trainer, but I figure we can wait until we move the boulder onto that pressure plate thing before we take care of it. Okay, we've got a Mr. Mime. Probably the best thing to take care of this thing is Sleepy. Not item. Let's go to Pokemon and use Sleepy again. Substitute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, Substitute. That's all I can say. Substitute is so fun. You're just gonna stall us out. Oh! Is it Generation 1 where you can actually KO yourself with substitutes? And see, again, because the AI is going after us... Alright, that was weird. I guess we were in a speed tie? I don't know why it went for substitute that time. But... it was going after us, and it knew the substitute broke, and was using substitute again. But now, that time we were in a speed tie, I guess, and it went for substitute anyway. I don't know why that would be. But, oh well, let's, oh, he's gonna go for light screen. Well, good thing we're not using any special attacks on you, anyway. Good night, Mr. Mime. Good night. Sleepy putting things to bed. Okay, so we've got yet another item over here, and not a boulder. So yeah, I guess one of them does have to go down a hole. TM17, what is that one? Why do I keep forgetting what these TMs are? Submission, alright, yeah. I just now said, why do I keep forgetting? And just not a couple minutes ago, I said, why do I keep remembering certain TMs like Mega Kick? Why are there certain TMs that I remember and others that I don't? I don't know. I guess it depends on whether or not it was one that I used. I tended to teach Mega Punch and or Mega Kick to my Wigglytuff that I tended to have on my team when I played Blue version. Maybe not in every playthrough, but I played through Blue a couple of times, and a few times, yeah. And in more than one of them, I had a Jigglypuff that I evolved into a Wigglytuff. And I definitely taught it Mega Punch, because I remember we got that TM early on. And I remember teaching something Mega Kick. Alright, got a Golduck. Gonna keep Bulby out. Try to get Bulby leveled up. I guess I should probably be leading with Banana, because there's not a whole lot of Pokemon in Victory Road for Banana to train against. Although there are Golbats, so maybe training Bulby is better. I don't know, not that this is the only place I have to go to train by any means. But Seafoam Islands, you get a really wide range of Pokemon levels. I think you go from like level 26 to, I want to say level 40 was the highest level Pokemon I found in Seafoam Islands, but most of them were more around like 36. Oh, Exeggutor in his non-Alolan form. But yeah. Well, like, for example, it's the same thing in Cinnabar Mansion, but when I was training in Cinnabar Mansion, very rarely did I find a Pokemon. Like, the lowest level Pokemon was maybe a Ditto at level 18, and a Ditto at level 20, and a Growlithe at level 24, but most of them, maybe there were some Grimer at level 26, but most of them were in the high 30s and low 40s. Low to mid 40s, actually. I think level 46 Raticate was the highest level Pokemon I found. So that was good for training there, but for Banana and Bulby, I figured it was better to train in Seafoam Islands because they have more type advantages there. And yeah, the Pokemon, the level curve there was more, it was more evenly distributed, so you were almost equally likely to find a Pokemon in their 20s as a Pokemon in their 30s. If that makes sense, like, because you could find them in Cinnabar Mansion too, the low-level Pokemon, but you were far more likely to find an upper 30s or low 40s Pokemon, which I guess makes sense, seeing as, let's go Dyna Bunny again, seeing as you are meant to take on Cinnabar Mansion after Seafoam Islands, potentially. You can potentially get to Seafoam Islands earlier, although actually, you can potentially get to them at the same time. If you surf down from Pallet Town instead of going Seafoam Islands, which is what I did, you get to Cinnabar Mansion first. So, I don't know. You can also find a legendary Pokemon in Seafoam Islands, level 50, so I guess technically that's the highest level you find. Whatever. Got a Max Revive, that could come in handy, so we'll hold on to that. Alright, we've got this boulder. I'm pretty sure we take it this way. Let me just scope out a little bit. Yeah, I remember this long one. Alright, TM47. Gotta go check out what that is. We're finding all these TMs. I don't think there has been a dungeon with so many Oh, Explosion. We don't need that. Nope, we do not. Alright, so we're gonna put that boulder over there, but first, I guess, check out some other stuff. What else is over here? We came up that ladder. That is near where the exit is. We could fight her, but first I'm gonna move this strength boulder. Max Repel, there we go. Actually, if we go and then we leave the room, I don't know. Actually, did we reach the end already? Like, once I move this pressure plate, do we get to the end? Or close to the end? I don't remember exactly. I'm blanking here. I know this boulder puzzle takes us at least halfway, like, past the halfway point. But I don't remember how far. This is also where I have to be careful. When I was little, I had to redo this boulder puzzle a couple of times. I kept messing it up. It still seems relatively straightforward. Oh no, this one seems easy. I don't know, was this the one I messed up? There was one that I tended to mess up for whatever reason. Now the question is, do I want to go that way, or do I want to finish seeing what's this way? I think I'm gonna have to redo the boulder puzzle if I go that way. I should probably get on the bike. That's why I opened my inventory before. Oh, interesting. We don't change to the bicycle music, because I guess Victory Road is too serious for that. Let's fight this girl, because she's a trainer, so we'll do that. So yeah, I'll go down that ladder later, but I'm pretty sure we'll have to redo the boulder puzzle after that, so I want to scope out what's over here first. Alright, we got Parasect. Double weak to both fire and flying, which means that Charlie is the no-brainer choice in this case. Go for Slash, probably get a crit. Okay, no, he didn't. I guess Parasect is too slow. We could probably one-hit KO this thing with a fly because, once again, 4 times super effective. Yep. Yep. Okay, who you got next? A Dugong. Alright, well, as much as I want to train up Bulby, let's give this to Banana. Because Banana's a bit weaker, so I should probably train up Banana on trainers. Did not get a one-shot on that, but we did get Paralysis, which is not bad. Let's see if a Seismic Toss can take it out. I'm a little concerned that it might not. Yeah, just barely, and went for a Hyper Potion. Alright, that's it. We're bringing out the big guns. Thunder time. Because we are going to need Banana. I mean, we should use Banana against Lorelei. For a couple, except probably Cloyster. We could probably one-shot Cloyster. Ooh, Chansey. Actually, we can stay in and Seismic Toss this thing. Now that I think about it. Well, it's got a lot of HP, actually, so that's probably not the best idea. Yeah, this was a terrible idea, but I did want Banana to get some experience. Chansey are good sources of experience. It was like Audino before it was Audino. I mean, it's not ridiculously... It doesn't give out the ridiculous amount of experience that Audino does. Alright, so let's send out Dino Bunny, because Dino Bunny is the one that hits on the physical side. Man, you know, I bet Chansey in Generation 1, if it had... Oh, I forgot I have the Poke Flute, I can just use that. If Chansey has the same kind of special stat now as it does special defense, like... where special is one stat, if its special is really high in this game too, it could be really broken. Like, give it Ice Beam or something. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower or whatever. I guess Flamethrower isn't a TM in this generation. Fire Blast, whatever. Alright, we gotta go for the big guns here again. Earthquake, not gonna go for the Rock Slide because of the chance of missing. This could one-shot it? I mean, it's got such high HP though. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's not technically a one-shot. It had some damage done on it already. But we did get some pretty nice-looking experience from that. So even though Chansey was a little bit of a pain... Oh yeah, we're near the end, right here. Which means I'm gonna go take on Moltres. So a BRB, guys. Yeah, we go this way and that we're... Oh. Did Repel wear off? Or is that Onyx just that high level? It's level 49. Oh yeah, it matches us. I'm surprised it took us this long to run into anything, though. Even on this floor alone, we've been walking around for a while. It's a crit! Okay, but we're gonna take on Moltres, potentially one-shot it with a Rock Slide. Do I wanna send out... You know, we didn't run into a wild Pokemon this whole time with the Repel up, even though there were level 49 wild Onyx in here. And yet now I'm gonna run into him every few steps. Good job, guys. I guess I could put Shades or Sleepy up front if I really wanted to avoid it. But I don't mind the experience, of course. Alright, so let's go this way. We'll probably have to redo the strength puzzle, unfortunately. But I want to take on that Moltres. Okay, that guy took a while for his music to start up. Oh, right. I was wondering if who was the guy you battle, but I remember when you walk up to them and talk to them, their music doesn't start playing until you get to the last line of their dialogue. That is right. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go Dino Bunny. That slash, probably gonna crit. That was a crit, but it was a pathetic crit, so I don't care. Okay, yeah, so we did make it through. I mean, this episode will be a little bit longer, just a little bit, than average. Ooh, Lapras. Yeah, Lapras, okay. Let me go back, because I got sidetracked earlier. I was saying we need to train up Banana, because we probably need to use Banana against Lorelei, because Blizzard is fairly... I think Blizzard is something broken accurate, like 95% accurate in this generation. So I don't want to just have Bulby against... Like, I'll probably use Bulby for sure against Cloyster. Maybe I could use it... Maybe I could use Bulby against Dugong. But for Lapras, I feel like I don't want to have the Stab Ice weakness. Because I'm sure Bulby could take down Cloyster with a Razor Leaf because Cloyster's special isn't that good. And conversely, I wouldn't have to worry about taking a lot of damage from Cloyster because its special is not good. Who do I use against Lickitung? I kind of want to stay in with Banana, to be honest. Even though it'll take us a while to take it out, I want to get Banana that experience. We are confused, though, which I need to keep in mind is very annoying. Alright, that was a good Thunderbolt. And the Paralysis. Alright, feeling good, Banana. Now, good. Snap out of confusion. Okay, Banana, you're doing better now. I mean, it makes sense that you didn't one-shot Lapras. Lapras is bulky. Do we have room? Guard Spec. That sounds like the perfect thing to sell. Alright. We have Moltres here. And as much... I would love Banana to get the experience, but Dino Bunny needs experience too, and we can probably take it out with a Rock Slide. So let's use a Freshwater, and I guess just in case Dino Bunny doesn't make it, we can probably have Banana Thunderbolt it. So we'll heal Banana up as well. I don't think we'll have the same kind of hard time that we had with Articuno, though, because we are much closer, like, much closer to Moltres' level with our Pokemon now than we were with Articuno. So let's take on Moltres for experience. Here we go. Yow! Bring it on, Moltres. Team Valor. And hopefully one-shot it. Rock Slide, 4 times super effective. It is a couple levels above us still. Oh, just barely not a one-shot. And it goes for Peck. Not scared of that. Body slam it. And just like that, the legendary Moltres is gone. Alrighty, well, let's go back here. Yeah, we have to redo this pressure plate, unfortunately. That is the one downside here. And you know what? For the sake of not dragging on the rest of this episode too much, because this is technically some backtracking I'm having to do, I'm going to go ahead and lead with Shades, so that, I guess, if level 49 is the highest level of wild Pokemon here with that Onix, then putting Shades up front should mean that we can hurry this thing up and not worry about running into any... Oh. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff I kept doing that made me have to redo this stupid puzzle. Hold on. I just realized, though, how do we unlock this? Where was the boulder for that? I don't know, but I am going to take on this trainer. Oh, I think it was on this platform. You know, I just talked about, oh, I don't want to drag on the episode anymore, but there's a trainer here I didn't fight. I want to take on this trainer, and it's a Drowsy. That high special is going to be a little difficult for Shades to take out, but, well, we could bite it, but let's Bubble Beam first. Bite's not Dark type in this generation, otherwise I would do that. Oh, withdrew. Sending out Hypno. Alright, sending out your bigger guns. Let's go ahead and Surf then, in that case. Yeah, this episode is gonna be a bit on the longer side. But I figure, why not? It's Victory Road. We want to get through it. I'm doing this little bit of backtracking. I just wanted to see what was over there on that, under that ladder. But I know where the end is. We were right at the end. So Drowsy, let's go ahead and send in, if this is the one we already harmed. Yeah, it is, okay. We're gonna send Banana out to finish it off and get all the experience from it in this case. I think Banana would get all the experience, or does it remember that? No, Banana gets all the experience. Oh, right, Kadabra. So we go into our Kadabra killer, which is Sleepy, of course. Sleepy just punches Kadabra and Alakazam until they are no more. Like this. Ha. Sleepy for best Pokemon. Another Kadabra, so let's stay in and... Sleepy Punch! Alrighty. Defeated Juggler. Yes, we did get you. Okay, so let's see. There's a boulder run. No, we fought this guy. Where was there be a boulder? Oh, I get it. Where we just came from when we fought Moltres, we could have pushed it down and done all this stuff. But I don't know what's over there. I really don't feel like going all that way just to find out again, though. I'm sorry. But hey, I was already thinking this episode was probably too long. Oh, I know why. Actually, for the boulder, I should get off the bike. So I was gonna say, that's probably why I got a little ahead of myself with the pushing there. It's easier to mess up boulder stuff when you're on the bike. So for this time, I'm gonna walk. And keep walking. See, I told you I usually end up doing this thing 2 or 3 times. This would be the 3rd time I've attempted this. This boulder puzzle. Okay, so yeah, I did things in a little bit of an inefficient order, admittedly. Maybe when I'm training, I'll go and explore what that other... if I bring the boulder all the way down, I'll go explore what's in that other room. Down that other ladder. But I think you guys have gotten the gist of Victory Road, so we're gonna take on the last couple trainers and call it an episode. The second to last episode, in fact. Well, let's put it this way. I plan on the finale being taking on the Elite Four. However, if you remember, I did still leave, I believe, all the elements we need in place in order to do the Mew glitch. So if you would like to see me do the Mew glitch, you can go ahead and leave a comment. I will attempt the Mew glitch. Let me know. Otherwise, we'll pretty much end it there. But, you know, that would be like a bonus episode anyway. But, so the proper finale will be defeating the Elite Four. But anything else, or like if you want me to try to catch Mewtwo, and I mean not using the Master Ball. Although we've KO'd the other legendary. Well, we haven't taken on Zapdos yet, but we've KO'd the other 2 legendaries in this game. But if you'd like to see me try to catch Mewtwo with no Master Ball, or if you want to see me do the Mew glitch, which if I do the Mew glitch, maybe I will use the Master Ball on it just to avoid the hassle, because the level I'll find the Mew will probably be like really low. It'll be either between level 1 and level 7 depending on how I do the glitch. And Pokeballs are not very good. I don't have anything really good for whittling down Mew's HP, and Pokeballs are not ideal for catching Mew, so I might just save myself some trouble and use the Master Ball on Mew if I do the Mew glitch. But you let me know. Again, that'll be a bonus episode. It won't necessarily come out the week, like, directly after the final episode. I'll wait a little bit. But, you know, this game, it's always something I can pick up later. If I take a break and start working on other things and you guys really want to see the Mew glitch or you want to see me catch Mewtwo or something, I can do that. Or any other requests, I don't know. Try for a high score in the Surfing Pikachu game, maybe? Although, I don't know. I don't know if I could... Not that I did great at the Surfing Pikachu game, but I think I might have reached my limit on actual skill for that game. It was a little bit... Didn't really explain a whole lot. I guess I could look up some more and try to get a better score. Look up some more tips on how to do it. Okay, who do we have now? Weepinbell. Is this going to be Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victory Bell? If so, we got that covered. Got Charlie, and we have Sleepy for backup. Yep, Victory Bell. Oh gosh, my throat is sore. Can I do the Victory Bell cry from the anime? Something like that. James's Victory Bell from the anime that always liked to eat his head. Kind of started a trend with James having grass types that like to injure him. Victory Bell, Cacnea, and Carnivine. Oh, we move a boulder down here. Okay, but do I really want to go back down there? Do I want to go back down there? Do I? No, it's already a 36-minute episode. Wait a minute. I have to. Okay, never mind. Here I was thinking we were all done. And we've got an Onix. Which of course we can't take on because we are a Pikachu. No anime hacks in this game. Okay, so we actually do have to do this last pressure plate. So I went really out of the way. I do apologize. I could have fought this guy later. But I came all the way back to fight him, thinking that I wouldn't have to do this boulder puzzle. But I didn't realize there are no optional boulder puzzles. This is the mandatory one. So we're just gonna end up, and I can actually tell exactly where we were because it's like 1-to-1 with the floor above it. So this is the easiest boulder to move though, fortunately, because you just do it in a straight line, and we're gonna get on the bicycle. With handlebars. I can't ride with no handlebars. I'm not that good, I'm sorry. Okay, and the exit. Alright guys, here we are. So I am not gonna use a token just yet because I feel like I shouldn't have, I should use the remaining PP that I have. Let's buy a few, well actually let's deposit some things. No, let's sell some things. I'm deciding what to do first. We can sell, for sure we can sell Submission. We could really sell a lot of things. 47 is Explosion. We could sell Explosion, because I'm not going to do any Explosion. We could sell Submission. And this one is Explosion. And let's deposit a couple others. Repel wore off. I think I can get rid of my repels, but I'll hold on to them for now since I have the inventory space. Alright, let's deposit a couple things. Like this, which I forget what it is now. I just knew what it was before, probably. That one. Anything else to deposit? No, I guess we're good. Let's just so I don't forget, I'm gonna withdraw the other rare candies. Alright, so I'm gonna do some training. I'm gonna try to get everybody as high as I can, as high of a level as I can. I might not get everybody to level 55. I wanted to get my Pokemon close to level 60. Looking at how experience goes now, I don't think that'll be the case. Unless I use 2 tokens off screen, and then a 3rd token before taking on the Elite Four. Which I can do, I'm more than, happy to do that. I have the tokens, but I want to do as few tokens as possible. So I'm going to see on the remainder of this token, and on the next token, how far I can get. And if I want to go a little bit more, I'll use that 2nd token off screen. But here's my team for now. We're going to go through some serious training. Get as close to, if I could get my team even anywhere near level 55, that would be a good place to be. But we'll see. And then I have those rare candies. I can afford to give everybody at least one. Alright guys, so I know this has been a bit of a longer episode, but we did make it through Victory Road, so if you guys are excited for the finale, at least barring any bonus episodes, go ahead and leave a like. Also leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see any bonus episodes like the ones I described earlier. Also subscribe if you want to stay up to date on when my other videos come out. And again, if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can like my page on Facebook or follow me on Twitter. The links are in the description. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next and final official episode of my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow.